Abusiafo for once ni subscribe na share my news so the inye binti if and all the latest update in na wamengo bia like na share my news so the inye binti is already in feeling chim ni enka de wan chairman enra operation Kesi so ewo Reverend Tim for Jofi and my minority chese mu fa do na akọ se de bi da omonti ase ne enti ase china ema ANI before ne den emfa Reverend Tim for Jo enkofi da Kuya ase no kamera se ANI before ne den ekoya omonti ma arrest Ntim for Jo na no pay na Mustafa Bandi is only in charge of operation at the presidency or no. About wanting the Zimbabwe about the update of the Ntim for Joe arrest and no say. Reverend Ntim for Joe pa uncle show and bra from Omobabe on channel or pa uncle ship on channel. Now Quack say do you acquire NI before fast some the arresting on the or see any papa. But our uncle Shumba from Omba arrest no. Since we make his allegation and go there, the could be our da Ghana one to the Ghana AG Dimboni. No say arrest number kwa channel. The next time a minority for an tribune. So omoko G warrant G a parliament permit. Now some more try some Omba arrest now. Minority for an jina was a yempeni. NPP ni bia po mejina se yempene ommechi NPP for MPs for ni nyina afra eni abreve apa yenkuni nkuti nse ni munchechemu any update kakra fa
mamenhwe minority in parliament womo ranking ensema okokan ye fa eluprebi a mienu eba ha na on suspicion say eba ha be ye den president kwaka se womo nti committee no womo hwehwem supplement raid by year any takrade anase central region one cocaine be a woman basti near the what do you make of it?
I think that first of all Reverend Tim for Joe you see because he's a pastor I accord him that respect, not necessarily because a politician. He brought out a very key and important information of Akroma it's not just for staying sick. And the ordinary Ghanaian, no, it's not good. Obia utukwai. Obia upia manone Ghana ni uba ukurum. Ghana ni utukwai buchi. Sasa mwa Ntim for Jo akano. Ewo so sanso ne doso. Bebe utu kwa yuti okama sade yo kwa sade yo show celebrity shoes no what do he true we to figure nanti Ntim for Do akantino you should never the cooking woman. It's so embarrassing. So therefore
na me ba jombo senye breeding kania obi aka bibi sa okay 77 passes of cocaine and once
we know was not said by a mere communicator. It was said at the floor of Parliament by a ranking member. Now, Bibisano, and I was thankful, sir, Mr. President, has different from President Akufo-Addo, who would have shared.
But so you say airports are woman.
President Akufo-Addo would have shielded this. Because that was what has happened in the past. President Mahama said, please, I have received this information that a member of Parliament has made him. I am aware that in the couple of weeks, what cocaine phobia, immediately state institutions should come together, collaborate with a member of Parliament to ensure fair, proper investigations are done. Now, Omano Yajimunye and Ghana and transit point. Ghana Yajimunye clear that Ghana is not a transit point for cocaine. It also means that some individuals could do all of us that injustice. so that when the investigation is done, we'll get to know. Reverend Tim for the free on or call TV stations and or call radio stations. He had sacrificed his parliamentary immunity and making statements outside the floor of Parliament, continuing the allegations. He even went to the extent that he and Mr. Tax screened a presentation of tracking. Okay? Why won't he collaborate with state agencies? Yesterday's arrest of Akroma. Yes, Ntim for your call having come down, he has to appear, he has to be arrested and collaborate with the investigation, or he has to volunteer to collaborate with the investigation. But you cannot go to anybody's house. Say, oh, no, no, a mask. If you national security cable, if you defense and cable, NIB officer.
Yes, what's a mask?
No, NIB officer.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you wear a mask? You dilute your responsibility to show identity.
Okay.
And when you do that, it's wrong. It's lazy work. Very lazy work. People will say that it's a state, it's the executive who is not doing their work. But these are public institutions who are supposed to be doing their work professionally.
Now, what can you say? That they should have found a proper way of inviting him.
Yes. I insist that should be done. Kwame, we promise to do things different from what President Akufo-Addo did.
Ayi na mami radio you. Sa issue you hui. Nipa bia susu se enka womo be calling on the Speaker of Parliament to constitute a bipartisan a committee. Mean can bipartisan. A committee to look into it. And the binum see there be an independent body be a sans someone my reason woman in Abihim. Ojin is saying.
Well, you see, the problem is that minority want to do politics. It's fair. We did the same thing to them. But we can't sacrifice the right way of doing things to join that free of conversation. Let the minority make their noise. Let us have our way. They should go to court. If Ntim Pojo is arrested, let them go and make noise. If yesterday the right thing was
now can say Munye things the way Akufo-Addo did. Akufo-Addo person BBC.
Me say, and if it was a proper way of arresting this young man, and a minority for Nekugua, we will ransack all of them and arrest them because they are obstructing arrest.
Okay.
But it wasn't done properly because somebody worn mask, cannot be identified, wielding a gun, went to the place of wedding. Number two.
But one person for cameras, no, be able to try photo near the
and you're not qualified to be an NIB officer. You should resign. If I am going to arrest President Akufo-Addo, he will see to me, I will respect him as a former president. I'll tell him, Mr. President, ABCD require that you present yourself for some investigation. If the president says I won't go, you will call for reinforcement and arrest him. But prima facie, fundamental, you cannot go and effect an arrest of an honorable member of parliament. Now we shall ask. We cannot dilute the conversation with reckless work. Reverend Ntim should be properly arrested or invited to face and provide further and better particulars, but not in this shoddy way of doing things. What is there? You cannot go to anybody's house wearing a mask. That is not an acceptable standard of arrest. Particularly so member of parliament, no.
Honorable. Musa, I don't hear Musa say. Woman small woman. Woman, as a much say, Munye way.
And I was smart, Corona, or the money I was a woman, was. They said go and arrest somebody. Go and arrest somebody, not an NIB officer. Who said Nika, a policeman, who said your friend, nika short no akọ. Okay, number 2, what they are mask. Now they are showing him. Oh, if it is me, I will not allow myself to be arrested. I will not. It's simply not right. And this is not what the government or what the institution was asked to do. Somebody should have written a letter inviting Ntim officially, or a call should have been placed to him for him to make himself available for investigation. So there are some arguments there. He is protected under the parliamentary privileges. No. After he made the statement, a very critical, a very important statement on the floor of Parliament, he came outside Parliament. Parliament is on recess. All business of Parliament is closed. Unless, of course, there's some responsibility that some members of Parliament are performing. He has gone to the public space to run these commentaries, and that he should be arrested as an ordinary person, but a ranking member or a person of some repute who should be accorded the needed Kesi in order for the substance of this is for the investigation to be carried out. Call me what I say. The substance of it, we say, the president wants to know, have there been any iota of truth to what suspicion Reverend Tim is holding, yes or no? Then we can take it up from there. President Mahama will not shield any crime. Okay? So, if an institution is going to do that, and I'm aware this morning that some requests have been made to Parliament and Parliament have not yet responded. That issue is neither here nor there. Reverend Tim has made these comments publicly. You know, he's gone out of Parliament, he's gone to Metro TV, they've even tracked the plane. He has assumed the powers of national security, powers of narcotics control board, powers of NIB, or investigating on touch screen. So the institution should just invite him. If we needed to arrest him, when he was doing the touch screen, why couldn't we arrest him there? He came to radio stations. Why couldn't we arrest him there? Reverend Tim drives in town. Why can't we track him and arrest him? Why should it be the case that or Timothy our name Mao na yasha mask na yako unti ukobon tuya? Now who takes responsibility? How do we know that you are the one who caused it? That is not President Mahama's regime. This is certainly a condemnable conduct on the officer who won march to Ntim house. And I can say, sir, it's a misconduct targeted at distorting the issues. And I will insist that the issues will be corrected and the right thing will be done. Somebody from NIB should place a call to Ntim to report, or they should write a letter to him. If he fails to come, we will coordinate every force necessary to arrest him. Because can you imagine how America near to country they say there cocaine here, or it was said by not the mean person but a member of parliament near their politics. These are characteristics of President Akufo-Addo's regime. These are Nyama who of President Akufo-Addo regime. No, President Akufo-Addo ordinarily would have he would have sat on this matter quietly.
I know example will be
Oh dear, baby,
wow, we have evidence.
Okotoka International Airport wa.
Aye.
Sir, aircraft may no be so high cocaine. Hey. One confudi beba from her. One me pake alarm blue, you move any other plane.
Wow.
It's Okotoka International Airport.
How is it also can be?
That be it's hot. No, when here allegations it's hot. It was a good thing.
Nneɛma a ɛkɔ so bie no hɔ a bɛkasa bia ɛhyɛm kran because minority for no ɔma amadwen sɛ appear free Afenyo mark and Ankasankasa num on KSM show say on baby beer distracted abano. Since Ghana for a tour beti Kesi pa among small representative our parliament. I just say 88 in Ukraine with Numpono. NDC for SA Jimubi. Na 88 no na afei markings o tune ni hwe na chikra na ene mobo because o hwe dia NDC for twom ho ehia o mohyem kitwe bi na o ma mani anye den anye bibia ahwe o meyira free parliament so wo so mo kasa o ma no ye din chechiro mo ho sorry hwiri ye beniema bibiri se na be ya o mo so Ghana for bi hu so mo ye den o mo ho so eniema o mo ye no o so hu say planting because NDC for yebi and Yama be bro akofado year these people reacted demonstration upon demonstration omoko court omo yesi ye twi faha into this time no sebi is alleged say boni omodi no enye boni ketwa sa ka mo manifesto ho say accountability a key ama Ghana for jitum say na so mo wi Ghana sika dia yes or some chiomo Emma president a friend of Mahama I can say Abama a baomia a bad ding so bedding or bachicho no one can crow fatum so you ain't changing government no accountability nembra and no ni who say so these people no o kwache baako na so munyi na mbebo ye onim sa ade achi a ba no so uchi baako a wose nyina e babom nyebe ye sene bia adawofre obi so ba no so a omunyina be babom anye sa de a omuni so omunyina be de ebeko so me expect say okwa kwache no na service because you see no Mustafa Gbandi say o man famra kwan so ne koye sa de no because untimi nko bi fi enhye max enkutetu so we NIB hwan ono krampa company search no NIB okochi obi a by agreement pacho ya smame where you card this and that intinamawa so so on kwa afraid for reinforcement ni abechi no by force near the neko but ko hono wa she max now wo chezo NIB a ebere won wanim so already no strategy a final Mustafa Gbandi HS a wrong now so no say a Ntim for Jomeja no kwan bia so mbechi no opa onko shepo opa onko shumba from bechi no say the president akase oba system because national security is for onko yom operation investigation we no mo famba want na won san kase e entronye no kribie nim na wo evidence no Abekwa a member of parliament also a ranking member for a defense committee no umudu ke ordinary person kra na kasa kra fine umudu tisi wo tu kwan krampo a se de Mustafa Gbandi kan no Ghana ni tu kwan a ebeka se roshu ni enhwem pija singlet kosoro me enhwe wachi me enhwe trim me enhwe boxing because see no one kasa mon crop for se mu deal with a drugs inti wo pinti in black internationally because of politics until what the enhunsunsan so e bias no dosun so ya stop you ama wanga so ameko no masan say oh bibi na ma okoka say ya ma Ghana gidin boni internationally so wono omako investigation wa ko assistant so one system wono say okan keke fine oma investigation we and the whole result aba osinye nokre na nokre no wo wo evidence ni nyina wo track on my way wo records ni nyina fabre ozemenko izi enye oden nye chine wo se echo enye oden ti as we speak in the pe Mustafa Gbandi no se ya omatro ABB letter and as a petition come a speaker say omo akunya no mutimi kwache papa we omu wi court warrant and as before from be no on be na sa na so mu ye bibie wi na ye confirm ono ye mpene ma na bibi National Security Officer be enkwashe max obekọ proper na so moko na so still na no NPP for so ye MP so ye hwan na so se ontwe me mamu arrest na munyina ye be bom na di mu nyina akọ because prison hosom munkugo some muslim mpene so emra mu no yeso obi obey den omma kwan me yanchi obi a wai ti amra no yesi yanchi ni nyina omu nyina afra pe Mustafa Bandi so we have warning emomo na enya de se me per this information about when say enya de se bia NPP MP for pinibi be risking a life say or kwame action because of Reverend Tim or no comment be or komeki evidence ni kuta fa bras men famba is your money odin wo ya ma ho ye he too much as Reverend we suffer now wo ye niema because of politics intino wo ya sa ko gina sorry dem akasa say na popular when you popular in positively say na popular so as you speak the security agent for Neo presidents or more operations no or more the update about the arrest HSA and you will never stop your they are going to arrest you. No evidence be kuta be out there ba na NPP MPs fund per Monday na mon try omo nyina ebe mo iti ni nyina ebe mo awon so akwadwan no not just punishment be a obi ama ye de ma mo nyina subscribe na share ma onu aso ye de enya binti afa wan so